Energy, the most desirable product of the modern world. It is responsible for most of the processes we deal with in our everyday life. Unfortunately, the increasing demand for energy and its usage in a traditional fossil fuel production bring a lot of problems. Many beautiful regions in Poland, which are included in the Natura 2000 programme, are struggling with air pollution caused by low emissions. Contrary to popular opinion, the main cause of poor air quality is not industry or heavy traffic, but private houses and the household boilers, which produce huge amounts of harmful substances. Replacing outdated heating systems with renewable energy sources is an enormous financial burden for many people. That is why Poland, along with the support of Switzerland, has made some efforts to help thousands of people set up solar systems. They allow households to heat water with cheap solar energy, thereby saving on energy bills. In a wider perspective, these investments will greatly affect the environment by reducing air pollution, thus improving the quality of life and health of local people. The investment in solar systems, which have been carried out within Swiss Contribution Programme in Poland, also known as the Swiss-Polish Cooperation Programme, aim to reduce social and economic disparities between Poland and European Union countries. Due to a financial and substantive support of the Swiss partners, the installation of solar systems for more than 21,000 families and 160 public buildings in the Małopoliszkie, Świętokrzyskie and Podkarpackie regions have been financed. These are less wealthy regions, and for many families, energy costs are a substantial part of household budgets.
So according to the international report, this region is really affected by pollution, air pollution, due mainly to individual household heating system based on coal and gas sometimes. So Switzerland wants to help, and we saw a really high commitment from local authorities really to solve these issues. That's why Switzerland is ready to help, because we need this commitment from local people. Now we are very pleased from the results, very good quality of equipment, a lot of equipment installed, more than 20,000, and residents are extremely satisfied by the systems. So, and all these good results can be achieved because of the competencies and the commitment of the local authorities, of the local partners involved, and also thanks to the exchange between the two countries. We had visits of experts from Switzerland, from Poland, visiting each other, trying to understand what are the best solutions, and they replicated this, they took these solutions for Poland, for our project. That's why we have such a high quality.
One of the local governments which has been granted within the Swiss programme is the Neapolmice commune, with its 5 partner communes. The pride of this region is Neapolmice Forest, a vast forest complex which is a sanctuary for unique plants and animal species. It's a great neighbourhood for people living there. Unfortunately, for many years, the local communes have been facing the problem of environmental pollution caused by the use of the traditional fuel for heating homes. The Swiss programme helps to change this negative trend. Preferential purchase conditions and high quality of the installation resulted in the fact that solar collectors soon appeared on the roofs of private houses. Ultimately, 4,000 households are about to use solar collectors in the future. Many residents point out that it was a very good and long-awaited investment. The installation of solar collectors and photovoltaic systems on sports facilities and other public buildings is the next stage of the change. These investments, like the one on the indoor swimming pool in Neapolmice, have soon brought financial savings. It proved that we can produce clean, cheap energy and do not cause any damage to nature. Babia Góra, the second highest mountain range in Poland, after the Tatra Mountains. It belongs to the crown of Polish mountains and dominates the entire Suwałk county. There is a breathtaking view from its peaks. It is not surprising that it is the purpose of hiking trips for tourists and those who just want to relax in such beautiful settings. The ecological aspect of this region is really significant for local people, but the reality looks a bit different. Suwałk County has been facing the problem of air pollution for many years. The reason for this situation is the common use of traditional fuel to heat houses. For many people, replacing outdated heating systems is just too expensive. Local authorities have already noticed that problem. With the support of Swiss program, the residents of the county can install solar panels in private houses. The final aim is to install solar collectors on 3,000 houses. Preferential conditions and the growing environmental awareness make the citizens more keen to benefit from this kind of support.
Nowość to jest, a jak nowość, no to coraz więcej satysfakcji, no i wygody. No, to się zmieniło, że w lecie prawie nie palimy w piecu. No. Ani prądu na ogrzewanie wody nie używamy. No. Zbiornik jest na tyle duży, że wody zagrzeje. Starostwo suskie rozdawało pisma i księża czytali, że jest nabór na tym, że jest coś 2400 na całe starostwo w Suchej. No i jakoś dotarło do mnie i załapałem się. Choć to tak brzmiało to wszystko niewiarygodnie pierwsze. No.
Dlaczego?
No bo to była tutaj nowość taka, że jak ktoś bogaty no i miał takie solary, a gdzie tu na zwykłym, normalnym domu, żeby ktoś wziął i zainstalowane miał. No XXI wiek, ludzie, i to ładnie wygląda na dachu i wygoda.
The authorities of the county also came up with the ideas for environmental investment. Thanks to the Swiss contribution program in Suwałk, the capital of the county, in 2013, solar panels on the building of the local hospital were installed. All of these actions will have a huge impact on improving the quality of life of residents. It is estimated that the reduction of pollution from the investments will reach up to 4,500 tonnes per year. This value cannot be overestimated as it is indicated by the residents themselves. Małopolskia is one of the most diverse regions in terms of natural areas in Poland. Górcze National Park is the jewel of this part of the county. Thanks to the rich flora, Górcze Mountains are characterized by a great biological diversity. Clean, unpolluted air is one of the main factors affecting the health of residents. High environmental awareness is the basis of a social, prosperous life. Education of local community is also an important support factor within the Swiss program. Also, thanks to the Swiss contribution program, solar panels on nearly 3,500 private houses were installed. It means that more than 16,000 people benefit from solar systems.
Dzięki zamontowaniu kolektorów słonecznych na moim domu i zamontowaniu instalacji solarnej przede wszystkim mam korzyści finansowe, a dodatkowo taka korzyść dla mnie to jest dzięki temu, że mamy tą instalację zamontowaną, jakby bezobsługowo mam ciepłą wodę od wiosny przez lato do jesieni. Nie muszę niczego włączać, przełączać, korzystamy na co dzień z ciepłej wody. Do tej pory mieliśmy ogrzewanie konwencjonalne z pieca węglowego i częściowo z podgrzewacza wody gazowego. No, wiązało się to z tym, że codziennie rano trzeba było coś zrobić, żeby tą wodę ciepłą w kranie mieć. Czy to zapalić w piecu, czy pójść przełączyć podgrzewacz gazowy, a dzisiaj sobie spokojnie codziennie rano odkręcam kurek i leci ciepła woda.
As we can see, the benefits for residents are already visible. A significant reduction in gas and electricity consumption is also beneficial for the environment. The decrease of greenhouse gas emissions and harmful substances have a big impact on the health of residents.
Górale, my są często ludźmi takimi nieufnymi, nie? Ale pierwsza była takie, jak kto daje, to dlaczego nie brać? Gdy to jeszcze było tak, że była przystępna cena i ta cena była naprawdę przystępna za to, że mogliśmy te solary, a wygoda straszna. Przecież żona nie musi polić pod kuchnią, bo dlatego, że się grzeje woda. Ja też nie muszę polić gdzieś tam centralnym. Nie ukrywam tak, że to jest dobre dla rodziny, bo czyli mamy to ciepłą wodę w sezonie, już w sumie to cały sezon, a po drugie dla środowiska. My przez to solary nie niszczymy tego środowiska. Ja żem sam obliczył, że ja oszczędzam tonę węgla przez lato. Tonę węgla przez lato, a oprócz tego, że oszczędzam ja, to ja nie zatruwam.
Buz-Kozdrój is one of the most popular resorts in Poland. Situated in Szwajcarsko-polski voivodeship, it is often visited by Polish and foreign tourists. Tourist attractions of the city and its surroundings make it a perfect place to relax. The highlight of this region is the Nida Valley, the kingdom of many rare plants and animals protected in parks, nature reserves and the Natura 2000 programme. The concern about the ecosystem makes local authorities focus on renewable energy sources. Switzerland lends a helping hand in their activities. Thanks to Swiss contribution programme, the installation of solar collectors for more than 5,000 of private buildings was possible. Solar panels on 16 public buildings in Buz-Kozdrój and in 11 partner communes were installed within the project. The project also enabled the lightning modernisation in the park in Buz-Kozdrój. Photovoltaic cells as an alternative renewable source of energy were installed. The replacement of lighting with modern LED lamps included the part of the Buz-Kozdrój commune. Podkarpacia region has lots of picturesque places. Magórski National Park is one of them. The Wisłoka River, which flows through the park, is a significant feature of a local ecosystem. Thanks to many educational activities, the Wisłoka Basin Association of Communes has been gradually raising the awareness of the benefits of the use of renewable energy sources among local people. High environmental awareness, together with the Swiss contribution programme, resulted in the increased interest of solar installations among residents. Nearly 6,000 solar collectors were installed on private buildings in 20 communes belonging to the association. Besides, 105 installations were set up on public facilities. That's not all. The next step was to equip sports and leisure facilities with the photovoltaic systems in Jasnau, Dębica and Czarnau. It shows how much depends on residents' attitude, who, regardless of their financial situation, have been trying to improve the quality of life and environment in the region. Swiss contribution programme is an important stimulus which influences the development of many Polish regions. The actions taken as the part of the project not only had a huge impact on improving air quality, but they mainly affected the improvement of standards of living for thousands of people.
We regularly check the result of our project. First, we have expert visit on the spot to see the quality of the equipment, to see if the system works, to see if the system brings the results. Second, we have a monitoring system where we measure the savings on fuel done by each equipment. So we can calculate what are the reduced emissions sent in the air to pollute the atmosphere. We have all these figures, and thanks to these figures we can calculate how much was saved. And we are also very pleased by the awareness raising of this project in the regions. People are now much more aware about the importance of nature conservation thanks to having a better heating system. So now that the beneficiaries are very happy of the installation, that the municipality, the local authorities managed to implement a great project, we hope that other municipalities, other individuals will ask for more installation, and all the system of installing more solar collectors will be replicated at least in all the region of South Poland and maybe in the whole the country.
In total, over 21,000 solar systems for heating water in private residential buildings and 160 public buildings with a total area of approximately 123,000 square meters and 101 photovoltaic systems on public buildings with a total capacity of about 2,700 kilowatt peak in an area of 17,000 square meters will be installed. The Swiss contribution programme amounted to between 45 and 85% of the project's value, and the residents' contribution did not exceed 30% of the total investment costs.